Stupid ass.
Hey guys, what's up? I don't know if this is going to turn into a series, but I saw this as a pretty interesting idea to kind of test this out and see where it takes us. We're going to take a look at a certain group, band kind of thing that we're going to get used to, that you probably don't even know, but if I told you one person in the band, you would then know who I'm talking about from said person. We have Who Are the Mammoth City Messengers. It's very interesting. And let's just take a trip down this lane, shall we? Because it is weird.
Listen to the floor.
So, the Mammoth City Messengers are actually a Christian CD/comic book animated series that was launched in late 2003. It was produced by Matt Braun-Louis, I think is how you would say it. Basically, it's kind of like what you would get from like early 2000s like solo pop acts, very, very bubblegummy and that bad like synth for some reason that everybody tried to use. And basically, the plot is about 5 junior high students are chosen to fight corrupt billionaire, evil Beetle, great name, who plans on taking over Mammoth City and the world. Of course it has to be and the world, because then it wouldn't be so dramatic now, would it? They have one album out called Mammoth City Messenger Volume 1 in 2004, and that was their only project as it ended up getting canceled, the whole thing, in 2004 due to poor sales and promotion. So, yeah, it's interesting. This group had, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 members in it. I mean, these are more seen as voice actors because this was a series, but it was also kind of a music group because there was a CD out where these voice actors sang. Now I'm going to go through the first 7 because you probably don't know who the first 7 are, but once I get to the 8th person, you'll be like, this clicks, I know who this is. But anyway, members include Travis Collins, Quentin Crothers, Chance Scoggins, Mitch Dean, Jennifer Heflin, Pat Riley, Jerry Minshaw, and the 8th member, the one that you will know, Hayley Williams. Yes, that one. The one that, you know, got big in the mid-2000s, being deemed as the queen of emo, and now releasing a solo album this year. It's that one. It was her at like 14 years old, and you know, she's very Christian and whatever, religious, and that's fine. Fine, you know I don't get religious, but I have no problem with people who are. And when I go back and look at who Hayley Williams was signed with Atlantic as a solo artist, there was a reason they wanted her to be a solo pop artist, and I think it may have been because of this. I listened to it, and you can definitely hear when it's her singing, but you're just her over that generic, just like synth beat from that era just doesn't sound right. It just feels fake, but in reality, it's her. It really is. But what really would draw me in is that it's a comic book series. I like reading comics. If it wasn't Christian in front of it, like a Christian comic book, I probably would check it out more. But really, it was hard to find a whole lot of information on this other than, you know, they released this, they call it an album, but really it had 4 songs on it, and trust me, it's nothing really worth listening to. I mean, it might be catchy, but it's just, the music has not aged well, we'll just say that, and there's a reason that sales and promotions weren't doing too well, and they had to shut the whole thing down.
Stupid.
So yeah, I just thought this was pretty interesting. I don't know if this is going to become a series. This was just basically a short little thing that I wanted to get out. And there wasn't a whole lot of information on this here group because, you know, you look it up, they don't have a Wikipedia page. They really don't have anything other than this short little page that tells you, you know, who's in the band, who produced it, what it is, the plot to the comic, and why it was canceled. So yeah, I mean, you guys can tell me what you think. Do you want to see more videos like this? And if so, you know, who do you want me to cover next? But yeah, if you want to check out Mammoth City Messengers, go ahead. But I can tell you, you're gonna be so grossed out by the way they sound. I mean, I don't usually I try not to bash stuff like this when I'm doing it, kind of keep a sense of mind, but you know, it was, yeah, just like I said, take any early 2000s beat that sounds like what you heard earlier in this video, and that's just all they do. It just gets annoying, it gets tiring, it's just nothing original.
Stupid.
And I think they're better off being forgotten, but you know, in the end, like I said, you all have different interests than me, so if anything, you might like what you hear. I don't know, but this is who they are, that's what happened, and apparently they do have a famous person in the mix, surprisingly. This seemed to just be a little project that some church or something was testing out, and it didn't work, and they were like, well, pull the plug on that, and then at least later that year, Paramore was formed, and Hayley Williams did that, so instead of this, so I feel a lot better about that in a way. But yeah, anyway, I rambled on for way too long. You guys, once again, tell me in the comments below, what did you think of this series? Don't forget to like the video if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell. That way you are notified of every time I upload a video, which is every Wednesday and Friday up to this point. And until then, see you in the next one.
Stupid.